We have the news of the night. Let's see. Mr. Robert Downey Jr. coming out to being Doom.
There is one very, very important character that is required, and it could be the most important character in all of the Marvel Universe.
Now, and all you guys are in an uproar about Robert Downey Jr. and him. So let's talk about it.
Yeah. So, number one, this goes back to a conversation that we had. Marvel's problem has always been connecting too many things and then trying to manage it. And people got a line on RDJ as Tony Stark's, and they were able to follow that story to what they thought was its ending. And now you bring him back, and the casual viewer is confused as hell. Like, I thought he was Iron Man, and I thought he died. They don't know anything about Infamous Iron Man. They don't know anything about that story. They're just wondering what the fuck's going on here. It's a great story. I'm curious to see how close they stick to it. You know, listen, I'll never bet against RDJ because he's just a phenomenal actor. He can do anything he wants to do for the most part. And, you know, listen, for the casual viewer who may not read the comics, just relax. It's going to be okay. I promise you.
I mean, with this, I was just like...
Emotional damage!
I couldn't wrap my head around it. And I feel like a lot of people are going to feel the same way. Now, yes, is this a true story? Yes, it is. If they run that whole Tony Stark to Doom type of deal.
Infamous Iron Man.
Yeah, but considering the fact that he's doing this, you got to look at the whole thing holistically, right? He's not playing Doom present day. He's playing Doom from the 60s. You see what I'm saying? So now you're introducing this famous face as a villain from the past. Like, he wasn't even born. Like, Tony Stark wasn't even born yet. Yeah, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, was he born?
Comic book wise, yes.
Okay, so he was technically born, but he was a kid. He was small. He's a baby. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's gonna mess up a lot of people, man. Unless he is, I don't know how they tell the story. And that's why it's messing me up. Like, he came, he saw, he conquered, he died. This face now is now going to be Doom. Again,
you guys also remember what I said in the last podcast. This is not going to be our official Fantastic Four, because if you read a fucking book, people,
what's that?
Doom beats the Fantastic Four in the first beating.
Yeah, I get you on that, bro. But what do you do? But what happens to Doom? Is what I'm saying. Like, in this iteration, what happens to Doom?
You have a older Doom. You have an older generation Doom. I think that if they're gonna bring out Galactus, the Silver Surfer, and Doom in the same fucking movie, I think it's too much. Me personally,
gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be too much.
Well,
so Fantastic Four is only going to deal with Silver Surfer and Galactus.
Yeah, I was gonna say right
now. Let me correct myself. You're right. I got this wrong. This isn't about Fantastic Four. This is for the Avengers movie.
Yes,
Doomsday. So I'll retract what I said. How do you insert him here?
Through Moon Knight.
What up, though, Bean? What up, though, Frank?
Checking in.
What up?
He's got to be a variant of Dr. Doom, not the Bane Doom. Potentially.
Exactly. He is.
Potentially.
He's a Doom. He's not the Doom.
He better not take the mask off. Well, they casted him, so he's gonna take the mask off at some point.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah, you're gonna see him without the mask. Definitely.
They're gonna origin story him. You gotta find out why he puts on the mask. At some point in time.
To Leo's point, and I know we said it yesterday on Fatal J's podcast as well. Pick up your Infamous Iron Mans. They're already gone up.
Oh,
Ready, fucking gone up, boy.
I have given up. I'm not getting it.
I'm not getting it either. No. I thought I had it. I was like, I think I have the Funko Pop too. And I was like, nope, don't have that either. Great.
I have to dig, but I know I have Infamous Iron Man, but I don't know if I have that cover.
That cover.
So I gotta figure out which issue I have. I don't have the What If either, but I'm almost 100% sure I have the other cover. The hold on.
So while you're looking for that, oh, go ahead.
Iron Man Demon Armor.
Demon Armor.
Demon in the Armor. Now I gave you the titles and Exile. I gave you the titles. I'm not giving you issues because I'm gonna make you work. Unless you're a hothead and you hit me in the message, I'll give you the whole rundown.
I think I had first. So I didn't see this because I was busy over the weekend, so I didn't see when it actually happened and it blew up. So I ended up seeing it after the fact. And I think like coming off of Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm actually gonna show a meme that I put on here because this was my initial thought when it came up. They're gonna make you guys do this till you're 90. I was like. That's just what I thought. I was like, they're just going to keep on bringing back people because they're not doing the same thing they were doing before. It's not quite the same. I understand. Like, listen, Leo hates when we say, like, oh, Marvel's failing or Marvel's not doing as well. They're still profitable. They're doing things, but the audience reception is not quite what it was. That's what I will say. And I think they see that, and then they make moves like this. So I understand, and I appreciate them course correcting. I do, because some of this stuff does need to happen. But back to this point, first off, that looks crazy. I just want to say that.
But once you get the Russo brothers involved,
and I was gonna say now the Russo brothers are involved, so I'm like, okay, that gets me excited about those two Avengers movies. Because
I'm not worried about it cinematically.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about the cinematics of it all. I'm sure it's going to be filmed fantastically. It's going to look great. My concerns are, how do you insert him in this role with his face into the MCU? Like now we're looking at that. It's got to be kind of like present day or future 616. How does that work?
Yeah, I need to see how it all unfolds. I mean, like, I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I'm over it. I want to do." Like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I just want to see what type of direction they want to go with it before I judge it completely. But I'm not gonna be one of those people that's like, "Oh, it's whack. It's already like they're just bringing back Robert Downey." Like, no, it could be cool. They could do it. I just need to see. Listen, we said on here for weeks and months, they'll never put Wesley back in a Marvel movie. It'll never work. And it has nothing to do with RDJ either, because RDJ's fantastic. But we were saying forever, oh, not going to put him back now. And then we saw him in Deadpool. We were like, he looked pretty fucking good. Marvel has a way to make it look good, even if he doesn't maybe look like the Doom I'd want to see. Marvel has a way to still make it look good.
I don't
know. Because like I said, I'll reiterate what I said yesterday. One of my favorite comic, I guess whatever you want to call it, strips, is the Doctor Doom fucking pulling Thanos' spine out. That's one. If I don't get it, I'm gonna be fucking mad. FYI, I'm gonna be mad if I don't get it. So I need to see it, and I think this has potential. I just want to see where it goes.
I'm super concerned how it works out.
And sidebar, also, all you people that are saying that Jonathan Majors is being replaced by Tony Stark, you're wrong. Is there another movie? Is there another movie called Kang or Kang Dynasty in this? There was, but because they took it away. So nobody's replacing Kang yet.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think
exactly.
I think they're just turning away from it, and I think why they tapped him is because they need a big guy. They need to wipe people's minds off of the fact that it was a Kang movie that was coming. And no, it's no longer Kang. Now it's Doomsday, and it's starring RDJ as Doom. Now, Kang who?
Exactly.
Regular people like Kang who?
They're going to try to make you forget.
Yeah.
They're making you forget about what's going on with Jonathan Majors. So if they say, Jonathan, take 2 years off, take 3 years off, whatever, and then we'll reinsert you back into this Kang. Because the way he talked about when he had his little TMZ interview, and the lady from TMZ, you were foul for what you did, too, by the way.
Yeah, she's a complete asshole.
You're foul for what you did.
Leo over here making an educational wish. All right, let's go.
You foul for what you did. So if he comes back as Kang, and he redeems himself, which he doesn't need to redeem himself because he didn't do half of the things that the person that you're looking at the screen did.
It's kind of true, man.
Which is a fact,
Yeah.
and you guys forgave him for it.
Yep.
So
It is
for a person that didn't do not even half of what this person did, you need to have him still in your back of your mind. He needs to work. Give him work.
But all in all, look, on the screen, he paid his penance. He had his time out.
Yes.
He sat in a corner, had to whatever. I mean, he literally had to get himself back together.
Right.
Seeing Jonathan Majors, the man is all right. He's looking good. Seems to be in the right state of mind. Still very respectful, which I've always found him to be. Just looking at any interviews that he's done, he's always been a respectful dude in an interview. Never really said came out with the wrong things. But look. Hopefully that is what's going to happen. Hopefully they just putting him in a timeout, and they'll circle back later on. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this: time is nobody's friend.
It's a fact.
All right. So, I don't want this to lag on for too long.
I don't want them to Wesley Snipe this shit.
I mean, definitely don't. But I mean, even if you say Wesley Snipe, like even so long, man, like my brother came back still.
Yeah, he did.
Again,
Looking good.
Looking good.
Looking good.
That mouse money, son, make you look good.
Boy, will they give you that private chef and that weight trainer?
I mean, Wesley was like, I don't know if I could do this. I'm not saying me. We got you. Come on, son.
The mouse said, here, a boatload of money. Here's a private chef. He's a weight trainer. And you're going to be in the movie for this a long amount of time. Yes.
We had a couple of comments here. Fatal J said, "Still don't know how to feel about RDJ playing Doom." Yeah, I'm still
dude,
iffy.
You're perfectly fine feeling the way you feel.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's perfectly fine to feel that way.
Yeah,
because he is the anchor being for the universe that we know.
Yeah. I'm fine with him showing his face during the origin, but after that, don't take it off. See, that's where I think I don't know that they'll ever not let RDJ not show his face in some way, shape, or form because it's Robert Downey Jr.
They're gonna if he plays Doom, he's not gonna show his face for a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
really? He doesn't. I mean, it's not a.
Maybe I guess he doesn't have to because he wasn't.
No, he
Iron
doesn't
Man a lot. Yeah.
I mean, it's not even the fact that he was in Iron Man a lot because Iron Man is Iron Man and Tony Stark. So, like, he does have it's not a persona, but he has two parts to that. There's two parts of that character. Doom is the man in the mask. Like, he takes it off, but that's like, that's like Darth Vader taking off his mask, like, in the background in his personal time to deal with other shit. He doesn't like take it off and be like, yo, what y'all doing in my castle? Hold up. All right, now I'm gonna fuck y'all up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Remember though, Stark becomes Doom in What If, and this seems to be the back and forth on the internet right now. Like it seems to be like, is it going to be Infamous Iron Man storyline, or is it going to be What If, or does Marvel do their own thing and kind of do something of the likeness of one or the other? You know what I'm saying?
That's the issue that I was saying. It's Iron Man, Demon in the armor.
It could be, but look,
it could be.
What if? See how I did that? They beat us over their head, and it's a whole other universe. What if Doomsday's in a whole other universe?
There could be a whole lot of possibilities, and I'll just put up Fatal J's. MCU could be back with Doom and Galactus, though. I mean, like, these are two of Marvel's best villains. Debatable, not debatable. I mean, just saying, like, they are.
You gotta realize one thing. Marvel is already back with Deadpool and Wolverine. Hands down.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing nothing's gonna beat it this year in the box office. Nothing.
I will continue to say, as long as we keep hearing it, I worry about the fact that Galactus is going to be written into a one villain thing because I think that he's too big of a villain to be in a one movie deal. But that seems to be where they're going, so I'm going to have to live with it and hope that it's a 2-hour Fantastic Four blockbuster that I absolutely fucking love. And that's fine, but because if they're only going to do it one time, they need to knock it out of the park. But it needs to be like he really needs to be a fucking threat. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have to do it one time. See, here's the thing, right? The difference between him and let's say what the Fantastic Four, like if this is a 616 thing from the 60s, Galactus is eternal, and he's cosmic. So because even if they ended it, he lost to the Fantastic Four. They're not killing him. But he'll be out in space somewhere, which means he can come back at some point in time in the 616. If that's
you got to realize
what I was going to say. Yeah.
The Fantastic Four did it right with Silver Surfer send Galactus away.
Oh yeah, see, I was thinking about it like what's a defeat look like for Galactus? Like, right. They kill him off? Like, but I guess really they're not killing him.
Won't
kill him.
Yeah, people have killed Galactus.
I was gonna say, I know people have killed him. Yeah,
but, you know,
yeah, it takes a lot, but
it takes a lot.
People have whooped Galactus' ass now.
Do they have what it takes to whoop his ass?
Fantastic Four in the 60s? Nah.
Exactly my point.
They got the ultimate nullifier, bro. I saw that one.
I will say this picture is fire. Whoever
I do like that. I mean, that's a good move.
I just had one more thing on this, and I don't know how true this is, but Robert Downey Jr. is supposedly receiving $40 million to appear in a post-credit of the Fantastic Four. That's a boatload of fucking money.
Get your money.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a good thing, right? Like, I'm not even gonna say Robert Downey Jr. is like gonna get that money and just be like, yeah.
Like, I mean,
a Lambo. Nah, he's probably gonna get that money and like donate it to somebody and save it.
That's
some respect because he does a lot of like.
Yeah, he does. That's one thing that a lot of people don't know.
Stuff.
He does. Yeah. You don't hear. He's more of a silence kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot. The one thing that I did hear, he bought about fucking 400 acres in the Amazon just to save it.
Talking about who you buy the Amazon from, though? That's crazy. Who owns the Amazon, bro?
Somebody in Brazil got some money.